Hi there. Today I want to look at the high toss serve. It was used a lot in the past, and it tends to come and go, but I still think it's a good skill to have, because when we serve we want variation. As much as anything else, we need to get this variation, and if it works for you, then it's great. If it doesn't, then you don't need to do it, but it's a good thing to try and see if you can get some benefit from it. So this is a serve that I use, and I get a lot of points from this serve. It's probably my main serve that I do at crucial points. So I'll come to the backhand side for this. It's generally a forehand serve when you do a high toss, and from here I'll throw it up. As it comes down, I'll do whatever hand action, and I'll leave the hand action probably up to yourselves really, what you do here, because you can do any motion. I'll tend to do it as a pendulum, but I will do sometimes a reverse, etc. But the idea is that I'm going to have a mixture. Instead of just always getting into a rhythm of there's the height of the serve, there's the height of the serve, suddenly your opponent's waiting and it's up there. And you can see there as I caught that, a teeth made like a little bit of a stumbly kind of off balance. And that's what you're looking for. You're wanting their eyes to go up and follow the ball, because the top players, this is a tip, the top players don't follow the ball. The top players will keep their vision located in this area, the striking area, to see what the wrist is going to do, the elbow, and the contact point. However, that's not so easy. Okay, we all tend to ball watch. So from here, keep it legal. Needs to be above and behind the white line. Throw up. Ball needs to be visible at all times until I strike it. And then you make that move. So throw it up, wait for it. I'm not going to chase with my bat. I'm not going to be like, don't follow up, because a lot of people go, oh, and I follow up with the bat, and then it creates a problem. I'll leave my bat in this position. I might do this, but it's only to disguise what I'm going to do leading into it. So if I keep my bat more or less there, then as it comes into my hitting zone, which is this area here, and my hitting zone wants to be, and this is a good tip as well, I spoke about this in one of the other serving videos, to be just above the height of the net as you make contact. So if you think, I tend to strike my body, and if I practice my serves, I get very bruised and sore at hitting the same area at that height. But that's quite good. I think that's a good way to judge it. So it's here, I'm here, address the ball, get it nice and still, and then throw it up, boom, and then serve. Okay? And what the benefits of this high toss serve is that when we do a normal serve, we're trying to spin the ball as much as we can, getting as much friction as we possibly can on the ball, but we also need to project the ball forward. The high toss serve, the ball coming down at a greater velocity hits the bat and already projects forward. So I can just concentrate on the actual skimming of the ball or the manipulation of the ball, as opposed to worrying about projecting it forward. So I throw it up, comes down, boom. Yep, and then I can do whatever serve I want to do. If I want to go the other way on and get the ball to kick up, yep. Even if you did like a bit of a kicker serve if you wanted to, and we can do any manipulation here, but the throw up is crucial. So to get a good throw up, you don't use your elbow. So if I do this with my elbow, the ball will go back over. Yeah, our elbow, you'll get it there, get it flat, and then my arm needs to come up straight into the release. If my arm comes back, the ball's going to wander. If my arm goes forward or back, the ball's going to wander. We're going to go up, almost straight, and then you've got that happening. A good way to practice this is to get I've seen people put like a target on the floor, let it bounce there. It's right in the middle of me. Throw it up in the middle of me. And I don't want that ball, so that last one there, the ball just drifted away from me a little tiny bit. That was a little bit close, so it's just a matter of, now in a match situation, if it came a bit close, I would just alter my feet a little tiny bit, just to make any little discrepancies in the actual serve position. But I'm waiting for it to come down, and then you can just more or less waggle your wrist at it, yep, and then catch it. I don't need to worry about projecting it forward. The other good thing about high throw serve is getting the fast one in. Again, if I wanted a fast here, I've really got to push into it and it's quite noticeable. So I want it fast, I throw the ball up, boom. It's fast because of the speed it's coming down. I don't need to make so much body movement. And then if I want to go slow and short, boom, it's not so visible to do. So you'll see that I'm in like what I call a running stance, or you can be in this stance. Throwing the ball up with your feet this way, it isn't great. You actually have to turn at least 90 degrees or slightly more for this to create the space and get that ball up in front of you. So throw up, boom, and I step, and then you've got to be recovered. Step back a little bit, recover, and then you can get in with your attack. Atif, I'm going to get Atif to have a couple of goes of this, see how he does. It's not that easy to start with. Okay, Atif, ready? So not really high enough. We need to go more than 1.5 meters to make a change in the velocity coming down. That's better. Yeah, and then that really, yeah, only going so far up, it might throw you off as much as it does me. But go right up. Could have been a little bit higher, but good. Even higher. The second one was really good. Okay, so. Good. Yeah, and again. And you don't need to do quite so much with your body when it comes down. Good, that's it. And again, and you can basically just waggle your wrist on the bottom and you'll get all different effects. And then that's a good throw up there. Great throw up, that one. Yep, good. And again, good. Okay, so you'll notice there that Atif, that one went a little bit away, but you take a little step, that's fine. So, yeah. Good, yes, good serve. A little bit higher if you can, so I'll raise my head. That's a good one. Yes, good. And then bang. Yep. And it throws the receiver's timing out ever so slightly from the other balls. Yeah, good. One more. Finish on a good one. Nice and high. Just small movement of the wrist. Boom. Yep, and then you can control the table. Yep, well done. Okay. So you can see there that in normal serving situations, if I go short, I'll probably only do this motion. But when I go long, I've got more and it's seeable. So this, just being here, I can go long. That's one of the beauties of it. The other thing is the rhythm of returning that. He's in the rhythm of returning that. Then all of a sudden, the rhythm is different. So it's just trying to confuse it and change what the opponent's going to face, timing wise, etc. Okay, and try and take their eyes off a little bit of what you're going to do. One of the issues you've got with this is in competitions is sometimes the glare of the lights, and again it's kind of, you get used to it and maybe it's not even lift up, so I kind of looking at the ball but with a little bit with my peripheral vision at the top part of it rather than head back and watching it completely. So I'll just kind of catch without raising my eyes too much if there's a glary light. But that is one of the issues with this serve. It can be a problem. But I think there's a lot of benefits from doing this serve, and you can get a lot more spin sometimes with this serve. Okay, thank you, and see you on the next one.